Hi, Aquarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides what you don't see coming. What is going on around you for love? What's next in love? Anything unexpected? So let's see what our cards are saying. Let's call in our spirit guides now. And welcome, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. And let's just see what Spirit has for you. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages today. What is it that you want us to hear? What is it that you need us to know? I am listening for you now. Take a walk with me. I always love that feeling. Take my hand, right? Just, it sounds so simple. Maybe we start out our relationship that way. We just go for walks. You know, we just kind of talk and walk and enjoy each other's company, something simple. I have infatuation. Oh, I like infatuation. That's a great word, right? I'm infatuated with you. What does that mean? You know, you're over the top, like this sense of this is mind-blowing, right? Somebody who is kind of wowed, you know, a little bit of a wowed by you. I want to call you. I feel if you haven't met this person, you've got somebody coming into your energy that is wants to spend time with you and is excited about you. Okay, their mind is spinning with, you know, how can I get to know you? I think you're so cute. Are you my soulmate? Yeah, is this my soulmate? I love that. Somebody is, I don't know which side it's on, but one of you is saying, could this be my soulmate? Like you're literally asking because the connection feels so real. Think things through. Okay, a little bit of I'm thinking about everything that you've been saying, or some of the questions maybe this person has asked you. What are you looking for? What do you want in the future? Do we want the same things? I'm damaged goods. I think everybody's a little bit damaged. I don't feel like you're going to get any kind of perfect person. I think everybody's got a little something that they need to work through, work on. So you say, yeah, I'm damaged too. You have a future with me. So sometimes we have those early conversations with somebody about what is it that you're looking for. And maybe they were asking you, your knight will soon march in. I love that. So sometimes we don't necessarily know what we want because we haven't met the right person yet. You may think I would never get married again, or I'll never live with somebody again. I'll have a relationship with somebody, but I'll never live with somebody. Or I'll never live with somebody without being married. I'll never move for somebody without a commitment. You know, so sometimes you don't know the answer to that question until you meet the person and the situation. That this person changed my mind. Something like that. I have a 6 of Swords. I have a 10 of Swords. I have a 5 of Pentacles. And I have a King of Cups. I'm going to go back to that damaged energy. This person has taken a long time to get over something or someone that really did some damage. So whether they broke their heart or whether they had to start all over again financially, you know, it's the person who says my ex took me, you know, put me through the ringer. And, you know, I had a horrible divorce. You know, we fought about the kids. We fought about money. We fought about everything. So this person had a very difficult time getting over something. And you could be the first person that they would actually consider having a relationship with. because I think that for a long time they were like, I'll never do that again. You know, like, you know what, I'll sleep with somebody, but I'm not going to be in a relationship, you know. So maybe they just gave up on relationships for a while. But somehow you've captured this king's heart, and they're saying that this king wants more for the first time in a long time. And you've stirred feelings inside of them. You have awakened their heart again. You have given them hope. You have helped them to believe in love again. And sometimes you guys know what I'm talking about. It's you need somebody to kind of come into your energy and say, yeah, but I'm not the person that hurt you. I could be the person that's going to show you that things can be different than what you had. What you had is not how our relationship is going to be. And it's hard for people to wrap their head around that a relationship can be so incredibly different between two different people. So, but you've helped them to believe in love. There's something about that. I think they put this whole area of their life on hold for a long time. I think they are self-proclaimed bachelor, self-proclaimed hermit. I have a Chariot at the bottom of my deck. So I'm going to say, and here's a 6 of Wands for the first, yeah, he has a hermit. So for the first time in a long time, they actually feel like they want to chase somebody. They actually feel like they want to put some effort into a romantic connection. They are interested in a romantic connection. Nobody sparked their interest. These little stars are coming into me as you're the first person that has sparked their interest, that's kind of lit them up in any way. And they've gotten really used to being a hermit. They will be the first person, like a lot of people have asked them, aren't you lonely? Aren't you tired of being alone? Are you going to meet somebody? And they would be like, yeah, doesn't matter. I'm okay. You know, it's more hassle than it's worth. You know, they're one of those kinds of people that, you know, it's not worth it to me until the right one comes along. So the right one comes along on both sides. That's what's going on. And this could be vice versa. Maybe it's you who put this on hold. You know, you weren't really interested in anybody. I don't want to be stuck in a relationship I'm not happy with again. Let's see what else they want you to know about this connection. Where are we headed? Let's see. I have self-love. I love myself first. If I put myself in a connection that I'm not happy with, I'd rather be alone than being with somebody I'm not going to be happy with. I've already had that. So this self-love and working on myself has been a priority. I have not so much, they have a spy, but I'm not going to go with spy as much as all of these other activities here with the phone and the camera and the quotes and the text messages and I'm going to hold it up close so you can see it. It's like a whole bunch of little emojis and I'm going to say activity, phone activity. So I think that they're enjoying that. I feel like it's a little bit of a childish energy that I'm actually having. Usually they hate texting. I'm going to say it that way. They probably have told you I'm not a texter. I'm not going to just be like this endless kind of game with you. But I think that between you and this person, it's actually fun. So this person is actually enjoying this like phone activity that they usually stay out of. So the phone and this connection with the phone feels important. I have patience. I don't think you're going to have to wait long. This person's going to come back with, you've opened my heart. You have stirred feelings in me that I thought were gone. Do we have to help them transition from hermiting to being in a relationship? Yes, but I don't think it's going to take that long. I think they'll get used to the idea. I have self-worth, a little bit of the looking at myself in the mirror. So I look at myself in the mirror and I say, you know, do I want to be alone for the rest of my life? Spirits put this amazing person in front of me. Do I walk away or do I give it a chance? And I think that, bottom of the deck, I have a commitment. They're saying a commitment phobia. And I have a balance and a yin and a yang energy. Are they afraid of a commitment? Possibly, from what they went through before. But with maybe they just didn't meet the right person that they would ever consider being committed to again. With this yin and a yang energy, that we complete each other, we fit together, we make a perfect match, we balance each other, we're meant to be. So I feel like you are going to change this. This is mind-blowing to them, because everything they have been doing and telling themselves and the life that they have been living, you are just throwing it all out the window. So you are life-changing to them, literally, like in every aspect of their life. They were kidding themselves, Spirit just said, that this wouldn't ever come back, or a relationship wouldn't ever come back. So they experienced what they needed to experience. They got the I'm a bachelor, or I'm single out of their system. I'm alone. I want to be alone. They got that out of their system. I sowed my wild oats. They got that out of the system. So part of me feels like this is life-changing. Okay. And I feel like it's life-changing for you both. And that's okay. That's what happens. I mean, you meet somebody, how can it not be life-changing? So, Spirit, what else do you want us to know about this connection? I have a 2 of Wands. You're the first person I'm thinking big picture. I have an Empress. I feel like this person, you have changed them. You have opened up their heart. Their heart was no way going towards another committed relationship. They probably were playing around. They probably were very casual. They probably, as soon as they started getting close to somebody, they were a runner, avoidant. I have an Ace of Pentacles, an offer. And I have Temperance. Yeah, there's something about you. You're bringing this kind of, I'm going to say divine feminine energy because of the Empress and the Temperance, but it is a sense of you're just bringing this kind of balance into their life that has been missing. And they didn't realize it. I didn't realize what I didn't have. I didn't realize what I wanted or needed until you came into my life. You know, it's like what you don't know. But then when you get a feel for it, it's like, well, this feels good. I like this. I like this Empress and this loving energy that has come into my life, and it's making me feel more fulfilled. An Ace of Wands. And I like how you make me feel. People fall in love with how you're making them feel. They feel sexy. They feel hot. They feel young again. Turned on. Passionate. You've opened my heart. It's a lot about you've opened their heart to that, the feelings that they put on hold, or just this kind of area of their life that they just refuse to look at. You've opened up the floodgates. And now it's like, now they're feeling everything, so that feels nice. It feels nice. Let's see what the loving messages are. Spirit, please share with me. You can't, I love when people say, no, I'm not doing that. They have like these rules. You know, Spirit has a different plan for you. Spirit has a different plan. Spirit has a plan that you're going to meet somebody and fall in love with them, and you're going to break out of this hermit mode. That is what's going to happen, you know? So, I mean, we have free will. So if you fight it, you fight it. But if Spirit wants this connection to happen, it will happen. I just want to make love to you all night long. So there's that Ace of Wands coming in and saying, you know, now that I got a feel for being connected to you, you know, I feel like we're supposed to be together. I feel like this intimacy, I don't want to let go of this intimacy. So that feels nice too. You are the missing piece in my puzzle. You're the only one who really understands me. Maybe you put this area of your life on hold for a while too. Maybe that's part of your story. I'm loyal to you and only you. I don't want to be running around. I don't want to be dating somebody once and then dating the next person. And I want to actually be with one person. I've had feelings for you longer than you know. They had started the reading with this sense of infatuation, right? That I feel that you were mind-blowing to them, that they actually were interested in somebody. You know, maybe they're shocked that they, I can see myself with you in the future, you know, that they are shocked, excuse me, they're shocked that somebody can hold their attention, and it crosses their mind that the life that they've been living today could change on a dime because of just one person. So I really feel like you have affected them in a lot of different ways. So this connection is probably going to move pretty quickly once this person makes up their mind that they're all in. And I do feel like it's meant to be. I will say that. So let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Also, check out my other two channels. I have a Pick a Card channel and I have a Twin Flame Soulmate channel, and you may appreciate those readings on those channels as well. The links are in the description. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and we'll see you again in another Love Messages real soon.